I thought about releasing this video on Monday, and then I thought about it another time and said, hey, no, it's the holiday. So hopefully you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. But now let's get back into an actual video.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains again. I hope you had a great holiday weekend. Hopefully you got to enjoy yourself. Spend time, family, friends in a safe way, or just take some time off and maybe not overwork yourself. I can guarantee you I probably still did something that related to creative content, but I enjoy it. So that is partly my way of winding down. I don't know. I'm terrible about just sitting in one spot and doing absolutely nothing, but hopefully you took the time to really just decompress and get away. And if you need to catch up on some of my videos, you can certainly do that. I'll make sure to link them in places all around here so you can catch up on the Jordan women's lookbook I did, and then also unboxing the Vans old school cap because it's a great sneaker for under $90 you can pick up before the summer ends. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. I don't think this needs to be a long video. Now, if you watched one of my previous videos, I believe on Friday, it related to, influencers and the truth about being an influencer, and that tied back to Gary Vee's book, Crushing It, which I said if you were living under a rock, then you wouldn't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, but I actually had someone comment, they were the ones living under a rock, they didn't know who Gary Vee is. I absolutely love him. He's very just raw, passionate, candid, and I think that's very... It's underappreciated, right? Like, I feel like he'll be appreciated even more down the line because it's pure honesty that flows out of him. And for me, reading Crushing It, he had 3 rules of being real, which I found hilarious because you will hear so many people all the time talk about, I'm real, right? Like, that's the thing to be, I'm real. And when it comes to using your platform with a purpose, right? There's a motive or an intention behind it. You seeming real, like somebody that other individuals, followers, subscribers will connect with, I think it takes on a little bit of a different connotation in terms of being real. So I love the way he breaks it down. Now, please be mindful. Some of this can seem a little confusing. I don't want it to seem a little confusing, and you'll understand what I mean when you look at like number 1 of being real and then number 2 of being real. It can be a little confusing, but let's just break it down. Number 1, genuinely don't give a shit about what people think. And that's not meant in an asshole way of, no, I don't care what you think, I don't care about your feelings. Absolutely not. On the contrary, it actually has more to do with yourself. Stop being so focused on what he or she thinks about what you're doing, what your next move is, what you're choosing to create, how you're choosing to structure, whatever it is that you're doing in life. Stop caring about what other people think. First off, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of us are so consumed with what we are doing ourselves, we're not really paying attention, or at least I'm not paying attention to what somebody else is doing. So stop always focusing on what other people could think about what you're doing. I guarantee you doing that will actually take way too much focus away from whatever it is you're setting out to do. So just stop giving a shit about what people think in terms of what you are doing. Do exactly what you are driven to do, what you want to do, what you love doing, and your life will be just a hell of a lot better, okay? That's truly being real. All right, number 2. This is where I said it could be a little confusing because number 2 is care immensely about what people think. But not in relation to what they think about you, but just what people think. And at least for me, what I get from that or what I gather is, understand this, just like you have a point of view or a perspective, you have thoughts, and all of those thoughts and whatever you view a situation or the world, it's based on your own experiences and whatever that you've actually gone through in life, right? Other individuals do the exact same, except it's through their own filter and their own experiences and their own nature versus nurture. Think about that, because I think so often we will just attack another individual because they don't completely 1000% subscribe to the same ideal or understanding or belief that we do. Think about the process. Maybe think about the thought pattern and how they may actually have come to the conclusion of whatever it is in their mind. The same way you came to that conclusion for you in your own mind. I think that understanding, that creates empathy, and that's what we're really lacking right now, right? So you want to be real, be able to empathize with people, because it makes you seem like you actually give a damn. Number 3, this is definitely related. If you have a platform, which means you have an audience, always respect your audience. And I think that does come back to being transparent and integrity and just being honest with individuals. Now, those are 3 things you should be anyway. When I say transparent, I don't mean that all of your business needs to be out there in the street. That's absolutely not what I'm talking about. I think far too many people disclose way too much on social media when you should go, I don't know, talk to a therapist or a friend or a sibling, a stylist, a barber, someone else. Stop always bringing your problems to social media. But you certainly need to always keep your audience in mind. And I think respecting them, that's how you do that, right? Be honest about things. I think that goes a very long way. You being real, I need to be able to connect with you. I need to build a rapport with you. And that's only going to happen, actually, if I feel respected. So that means respecting people's time. That means not lying to them. That means not leading them on or misleading them. I think those all play a really big part. So make sure that you're respecting them. Now, when it comes to users or I would say creators with bigger platforms, I know some people might think, well, oh, they're not respecting me because they never respond. Well, it may just be it really becomes super time consuming, and maybe they are trying to find a way to best manage getting back to you. It's easy for me, or easier for me, because I'm definitely not that big. But for those that are 100,000, 500,000, million subscriber or follower accounts or creators that you may connect with, I don't think they're ever just disrespecting you by not responding. It just becomes a lot. You kind of have to pick and choose where you are allocating your time. But if they are still taking into account your thoughts, opinions, and what you may constructively criticize or advise that you would like to get from their content, I think that's respecting you, certainly. So hopefully this resonates, hits home a little bit. Again, this will be short. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.